Week's episode of the Mack&Chad podcast. My name is Mackenzie Richards and I'll be your host. This week I have Aaron Keeling.
How's it going?
Aaron, is it true that you have a foot fetish?
I'm gonna spark this joint up.
I need to redo that anyway.
Mackenzie,
right, go back in.
What did I tell you? You're not putting that in there. You're gonna clip it down to just the reaction.
Okay.
You're not doing that. I'm serious.
He does not want to talk about his foot fetish, y'all. Moving on.
Mackenzie.
Talk to me.
I'm serious. You're not putting that in there. No. You're not gonna sit here and do all that. What have we talked about?
All right, I gotta redo the first part anyway.
But
welcome to the Keepin and Mack&Chad podcast. My name is Mackenzie Richards, and I'll be your host. This week, I've got Aaron Keeling.
Alright.
So tell me about this fight at work.
That wasn't a fight, man. That's more of like an assault. But
You were assaulted at work.
I was assaulted.
Who assaulted you at work? Was
a
it
coworker?
a
It was a
coworker?
woman. And let's get the story straight. All right, I'm a real man. I didn't put my hands on her.
You're not like a cartoon man. You're a real man.
I'm pretty real.
Because, I mean, these days you can be a man, a woman,
I mean, yeah, they got bored during the pandemic, I guess.
but you're a real man. Okay, go ahead.
It's already going bad. Why are you scooting up in your chair like that?
I'm just so ready to talk. Like, whenever you're done. I just want to hear about this fight at work.
All right.
It was a coworker.
It was an assault. And, yeah, so, long story short.
So what you're saying is you were at work.
Okay, yeah.
And a girl punched you.
Long story short, yeah. My coworker she was talking shit the whole shift under her breath and talking shit to all my coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
But wouldn't say anything to me. And then when we were off the clock, she decided to approach me with it.
So she just like...
She was just talking her shit, and I was like, I'm not trying to hear it. And she kept on and kept on, and...
She was talking her poopy.
Yeah, she was talking her poopy, and
Talking
I
her
told her
shit,
to
yeah.
shut that shit up.
Shut that poopy up.
Yeah, shut that poopy up. And she kept on, and I just told her, I was like, it's not my fault that your daughter's a promiscuous girl, whatever you are.
I'm all alone, and it's you that I want. Promiscuous girl, you already know. Why did this woman punch you at work?
I like how you put it.
Mm-hmm.
Because she did.
There's got to be a backstory. I want to know.
Alright. Long story short, my coworker found out that I was talking to her daughter. Word of advice, don't enter any kind of triangle like that because that shit happens.
You're working with an older mom?
I'm working with an older mom. She's a little... I don't know why you said it like that, but...
I'm trying to make sure it's not like a 12-year-old we're talking about. It's a daughter that's a legal...
She's old enough to work.
Right.
There's child labor laws. It's not...
Right. Yeah, of course.
China, bro.
Mm-hmm. So you're consensually talking to an adult?
Yeah, well, no, I didn't talk to her, so she found out that I was talking to her daughter, and
she didn't
I
like
didn't
that?
know this.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like it, no. And I didn't know that she knew, but when I got to work, I could kind of tell.
Right.
And so she was just talking shit under her breath and talking shit to my coworkers,
Mm-hmm.
and I could just see it all happening. I'm like, all right, she's mad, but I was just minding my own business, being the bigger man,
Right.
or trying to be.
The real bigger man.
The
The cis man. You were trying to be the cis man that you are.
And and so yeah, so she's just talking shit the whole shift, and I've avoided her because I mean I'm trying to keep my job.
It sounds like she was talking a lot of poopy at work.
She's talking lots of poopy.
Lots of poopy.
So I told her to shut that shit up.
Oh, shut that poopy up.
Yeah, because she didn't even know the whole situation. Anyways.
So at what point does she like just punch you and like she punches you, or like how?
1-2.
One like she punched like 1-2 KO, like did she knock your ass to the ground?
1-2.
Did you fall down?
No. Okay. So she acted like she was gonna hit me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh shit. And then she actually hit me.
She like cocked back like that.
She cocked back.
She said.
Yeah.
And then you didn't. And then she didn't do it. And then she did.
And then she did. Right in the jaw.
Wow. It's almost like the first reaction she had was like her first instinct was to not hit you, and then she just did it anyway.
Well, we didn't say why she hit me.
Mm-hmm.
I said that her daughter was.
So just one hit, like not two, but just one.
It was one.
It was one, like just
one solid one.
like to the jaw.
She clocked me right in the jaw.
Did it hurt?
It hurt. It did. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I called 911.
You called 911?
I did.
I didn't think you were the type to dry snitch.
It's not dry snitching. It was assault, and she was talking a lot of shit. So.
You tried to talk to her daughter.
Would you call 911?
I don't know. I try not to get myself into situations where I'm talking to a coworker's daughter. I feel like you gotta own up a little bit of blame here. Was this your fault? Girls, man, they're really crazy.
Yeah.
Some of them.
You've known a few crazy
I've known a few of
girls.
them. Some of them have like really nice feet.
God, you're into feet.
I have a foot fetish. Do you?
The world may never know.
I don't really have a foot fetish.
You just have to let them know that you really didn't.
No, I really don't. What are your thoughts
I think
of
you're struggling with something, Mac.
what?
Your foot fetish.
Oh yeah, listen, every once in a while I just like to.
Pop a toe in your mouth.
No, I just like to get the foot out, you know, and just like take like the ring finger toe, you know what I'm talking about? The one right next to the pinky.
I guess so.
And just like pop it. You know, just like whenever.
It's a good old crunch.
Yeah, just pop.
Orville Red and
That one always pops the best. The one right next to the pinky on everyone's foot. It's really the only foot fetish I have with girls. Like if I'm sitting there cuddling with a girl, like I'll probably pop your toes and your fingers.
Nice.
What do you do with feet?
I mean, what anyone would do with feet, I guess.
Do you suck on them?
I walk on them.
Okay. Ha ha. What's your biggest ick in a girl?
Oh man. There's quite a few things, but I'd probably have to say smoking cigarettes.
Smoking cigarettes?
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, don't smoke cigs and try
Have
to
you
come
ever-
my way.
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
No,
Ever in
and
your
I
entire
won't
life?
ever.
But you have a vape.
That's different.
Okay. I understand it's different, but what if a girl was like, I don't like men who vape? Wouldn't you be like, that's kind of dumb? Like the people that smoke cigarettes are like, it's normal way of getting my nicotine. You do it too? Everybody gets their nicotine?
I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, what if I'm talking like a bad bitch, dude? Like,
Well, look, okay, so here's the difference. So, if she smokes cigarettes, I'm probably not pursuing.
you're not going to kiss her?
No.
Is that the worst part?
That's probably the worst part.
Yeah, that.
Have you ever kissed a girl that just smoked a pack of Marlboros?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste very good.
It's like making out with a pool hall.
Mm-hmm. It also doesn't make our breath taste good whenever we vape. Fun fact. What are your thoughts on the last podcast I did with Corey Roof? Did you become a fan of his work afterwards?
I'm a fan, Corey. I mean, I love to eat. You love to eat. You're a food connoisseur. It's my kind of guy. We can be pals.
You want to be best friends with Corey?
We can be best friends, dude.
You want to go to just hamburgers with him?
Just hamburgers.
He loves just hamburgers.
I'll buy him a double cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Double bacon.
That would be really nice of you. You should do that, Corey.
Corey, hit me up, man.
There you go.
We can go have us a burger. And the podcast was nice.
It was nice. This one's going pretty well.
I'd like to think that, but...
What's the craziest thing you've ever done to impress a girl? Did you show her your toe-sucking skills?
What kind of podcast is this? The Dan Schneider episode. Are you Dan Schneider?
What's the craziest thing?
Quentin Tarantino.
Have you ever sucked on a toe?
Yes.
Okay. What's the craziest thing you've ever done to impress a girl?
Probably show her my music.
Your music?
Yeah. Or
you make
my
music?
skills on the basketball court.
That's a question I have. You did almost make it to the NBA. What happened?
Man, I had a tryout with the Houston Rockets G League team, and I couldn't even make it. So
it also says here that you did not make your high school basketball team. So I don't know which one to believe.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't make it in high school either.
But you did make it to the Houston Rockets.
Oh, well, I almost did.
Almost.
Yeah, almost never counted though.
Do you want to?
If you ain't first, you're lucky.
What was that? Did you?
Ricky.
So like, whenever you say you got close to making it to the NBA, like you're a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala.
On the Impala. What's the rest of it? That's me.
Holler, getting laid tonight.
Highway.
Tonight I get the highway, making money the flyway. But there's gotta be a better way, better way, yeah. That was good. Good job. What's your hottest take?
I like your bow tie.
Thanks.
I think that's the hottest take, your outfit for this podcast.
You have an opinion on it?
I have an opinion on it.
What do you think? You can't really see.
It's classy.
Yeah, it's classy.
But casual.
Classy but casual. I was thinking I should wear this for every podcast.
You should.
You know,
What
instead
do
of
the
getting.
fans think?
I mean, yeah. Please let me know what y'all think about.
Yeah, let Mackenzie know what you think about his attire for this podcast.
Let me know. I see you're a Kentucky Wildcats fan.
Definitely.
I was born because of Kentucky basketball. Like, they're the reason I'm alive.
So you're telling me that your parents made you
Mm-hmm.
because of a basketball game?
Yeah, we won the national championship in 1996, like March, April, you know. And I was born Christmas Eve of 96. So,
I think you're just born for it then.
like, they told me they celebrated that night and made me. So, like, Rick Pitino is, like, kind of my dad. Tony Delk,
Wow.
my dad.
I'm a little jealous, honestly.
No, not many UK fans can say they were born because of a national championship game.
That's true.
I
I can't say that.
So, that's my biggest flex. What's your? I need a real opinion on an issue that we're facing in the world right now. Like, what is something that we're facing in the world right now that you have an opinion on?
Man, president.
Or that he's 80
Man,
years old,
That's
trying to run a
not funny.
country.
Let's not make fun of people with Alzheimer's.
I'm not. It's just like you probably shouldn't. Why don't we ever like get a 40 or 50-year-old in office? Why do they all have to be in their 70s?
That's true. I'm not gonna
Why?
lie. I mean, that's what they voted for.
I just don't understand it. Like people at that age, their mental space is starting to deteriorate.
That's true. We
Like
need to
Donald
get-
Trump is even 78, 79, I believe.
Yeah, he's a better option.
But still, like, why do we go for that age range when it comes to someone leading a country? Like we get a 40, 50-year-old in there that is the peak of their mental state,
It's because the people that have been in power all these years are trying to stay in power. They're not going to get to some young guy.
Yeah, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
It's control anyways.
Right.
I mean, the president's not, he's just a...
So you're going to vote for Trump 2024?
Hell right, if you are, bub.
Yeah, man.
Trump 2024 it is.
2024.
Get Biden out of there.
I'm not going to vote at all.
Why?
I don't believe in voting.
Well, joke's on you, I've never voted.
Me neither. We live in Kentucky. It's going to be red no matter what. And they don't go
My
by.
name is Mitch McConnell, and I want to take all of your tax pension.
Okay. Moving on. Is there anything you need to tell me?
Is there anything I need to tell you? No?
There's nothing that you want me to say.
Probably not. What would I want you to say?
Dab me up. I'm gonna cut out that last part.
What I gotta dap you up?
I don't know. I just want you to dap me up one time. I just want to be cool.
I'm just letting you know, all that funny shit you try to pull is not going on there.
Okay.
Believe me, this little phone right here, I could embarrass your ass too.
Okay. Is that a threat?
Don't pull it. It is.
I'm being blackmailed on my own podcast.
I can't even read that chicken scratch, bro.
Tell me I have the N-word pass.
Is there anything that you want me to tell you? No. I'm not doing that.
You're not doing that?
No.
It'd be funny. No.
Maybe we should prank call somebody for this podcast.
Whenever I first met you, you talked in this strange accent
Oh my God.
all the time.
Why did you say
You would
it like
you
that?
just said something about prank calling, and it just reminded me how you would, like I was in middle school, I think, maybe like freshman year of high school, and like you would just prank call me and talk really weird.
Well, you didn't know it was me until we told you, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it just always
That's
messed
why it's
with
called
me.
a prank call.
Can you do that voice? I just want to hear it again. Like, what accent was that? What were you doing?
Oh my gosh. You're not paying me for this.
I'm not paying you.
To do accents.
I'm not paying you at all.
No.
This is free. You signed up for this.
It was an Indian accent.
It was an Indian accent.
Yeah. I think I forgot how to do it.
Talking to the mic.
Hello, is this thing on? Check 1, 2. How are you doing? Skittles.
Hey,
How have you been, my friend?
I have been very good. Is that how you do it?
A little bit more on the tip of the tongue.
Oh, tip of the tongue.
He's not very good.
I'm not very good. Was that better?
That's better.
That was good. I like to talk in an Australian accent.
Crikey.
Crikey. Welcome to the Mack&Chad podcast show. Today I have Aaron Keeling
Oi.
Oi. I don't feel like they talk without much.
No.
Maybe they don't.
Put a little British
A
on
little
it.
British in it.
It's not
It's not-
Australian anymore. It's
No,
more.
I never said I was good at it. I just said I like to do it.
You want to be an actor so bad.
I do.
Hollywood. He's on the list.
We hit everything. Except you didn't give me the N-word pass.
You're not getting the N-word pass.
I'm not gonna say it. Just tell me I have it.
No.
It's gonna be a whole segment. And this week, Aaron says he wants to bless me with a nice surprise. What is that surprise, Aaron? What do you have for me? You told me you were gonna give me something. What is it?
I'm not giving it to him, guys.
What was it gonna be? What were you gonna give me?
How was I going to give you this thing that you're asking for? He wants the N-word pass.
Alright.
But I'm not giving it to him.
Whoa. That's not how that happened. That's crazy.
Put it on your Lord and Savior
Oh my
Jesus Christ.
gosh. What are you on right now?
Could you not put it on your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
I'm not gonna
that
put
you
any-
didn't ask me to give you the N-word pass?
Dude, I don't put anything on my Lord and Savior. Are you kidding me? I put it on this empty water bottle.
This has been terrible.
It's gonna be the funniest.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is gonna be the funniest shit ever in the world. People are gonna crack up at it. We got the Christmas trees. So we're gonna wrap up this week's episode of the Keepin' It Mack&Chad podcast.
Blondes or brunettes?
Before we wrap up, I guess we'll do one more question. What?
Blondes or brunettes?
Like which one?
Which one do you prefer?
Oh, prefer? I'd probably go, like looks wise, I would say blonde, but as far as a wife goes, probably a brunette because blondes are stupid. But
Hot
they're-
take, blondes are stupid.
Yeah.
Words from Mackenzie Richards.
I mean, not all of them, obviously.
So if you are a blonde and he's ever dated you, that's how he feels.
That's how I feel. Well, how about you? Blondes or brunettes? That's a really easy question.
It's honestly a tough one.
Oh. You asked it like it was gonna. It's.
No,
you have two
it's-
choices.
I'd go brunette for
Okay.
sure.
You're brunette. Okay.
Just cause.
I'm glad we discussed this. Do you have any other preferences that you'd like the world to know? How big are their feet allowed to be? Or like, what's the perfect size foot, like shoe size?
I don't
wise?
even know sizes, man. I'm not even
Do you want their foot to be
I
like
don't
that
work
big?
it.
That big.
shoe carnival.
I just didn't know like if you had a preference of foot. You know, like people are like, oh man, I'm an ass guy, I'm a titties guy, but like they have preference still with.
I mean, I'm an everything guy.
I hear you. But like, how big is the foot? In an ideal.
It's gotta be about feet, bro.
Bro, like the ideal size of a foot. Like, give me a.
Smaller than mine.
Okay. How big are your feet? What size shoe do you wear?
Size 10.
That's in men. So you want a girl to have like a size 6 in women's? Is that the perfect amount of length where you can just? What do you want the foot to look like?
What's happening?
Do you want the toenails to be painted?
I think he has a foot fetish.
It is not me with the foot fetish. I want everybody to know. A lot of people already know that. A lot of people that are listening already know the truth there, and there's no point in.
What are we getting at here?
I just want to know what the ideal foot like the one that is in your dreams at night. Like, what does it look like?
I don't dream of
Is
these
it
things.
is it attached to somebody specifically? Is there somebody's foot out there that you're in love with? Like more like of all the ones you've seen, is there one person that sticks
How
out?
do you even know that I've seen multiple people's? What are we talking about here?
I think you know what we're talking about, Aaron.
I really don't.
You don't? Well, I think I've made it clear that we are talking about your foot fetish.
Okay.
And how I'm asking you what the most perfect foot is you've ever seen or been with or dreamt of. I want to know what the perfect foot is. Is it attached to somebody? You look like you're gonna smack me. Do you not want to talk about this subject?
This isn't going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere because you're not answering the question.
I don't have an answer for these questions.
Is it because you don't know?
I don't have a foot fetish.
This is the funniest thing you've said all night. Give me some. Cheers.
You're not putting this shit in there. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You're not, because I will get your ass real quick. You don't want me to, Mac. I'll post on my Instagram story and my Snapchat story. And you're gonna be like, fuck. Let me just delete the whole podcast. You're laughing. Try me.
So baby, why don't we just dance down the hall, baby, straight up the stairs, bouncing off the wall, floating on air, baby.
Why don't we just dance?
That was good.
That's it, right?
You are my fire.
You are
The one
I desire.
believe.
I can build a fire.
When I say I want it that way, tell me why. You don't know.
Why are the cameras still rolling?
Okay. She went way up yonder past the caution lights. Don't know why, but something felt right.
When she stopped and asked Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea.
Mama gave her a big old glass and sent her right back here to me.
Thank God
For good directions and turnip greens. I'm in a relationship with all my bitches, yeah. I need to cut some of them off, I need help.
What the fuck?
I got some bad things, I want them to myself.
It'll take the time to cut them off, I need help.
I know how to make the girls go crazy when you treat them like your number one baby. But my bitch is on yachts, we gon' do jet skis.
Put my right on,
Need to help me.
Your collection won't stand for it.
You know you in a relationship with all us. I got a few tens of this and
Speed
it's all
dial with
good.
good drugs. Some that get in your bag.
Hey.
Get in your bag.
Hey,
I don't know these words.
don't stop believing.
cut.
Hold on to that feeling. Street light people. You know,
That's
You
not
know
that
that.
Journey song that I really like.
that's not really a song that you like.
No, probably separate ways. Here we stand, worlds apart, hearts broken in two.
Two. You.
Feeling that it's gone to change your mind.
I don't know it.
Sparks tide, love divides. Someday love
Can you unlock
will
your phone?
find you. I wish I sing it right. But are you listening to me?
Yeah. The Star Spangled Banner's playing right now.
But
Show
just
some
listen.
respect. Are you? Did you just
Promise
turn
me
off?
right now if we're getting a little more content.
Okay,
Like
promise.
no, promise.
Lo prometo.
Put it on your baby girl.
Gosh, stop it,
No, put it on your daughter.
dude. Okay, whatever.
Because if you
I
told
want-
me, if you were like Aaron, put it on something, I put it on my mom because
yeah,
I
but
swear.
I don't like doing that. That's weird. I don't want to do that. I don't want to put anything on her. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, swear to God.
Okay, now play the fucking Star Spangled Banner. Do you know the words to this? Through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs were singing air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave the land of the free and the home of the brave? Let's play ball. All right, and that'll wrap up this week's episode of the Keepin' It Mack&Chad podcast. Round two. I don't know the beginning lyrics. We have to wave. You have to wave at the camera. Like longer, like 10 seconds worth of waving. Say bye. Say goodbye, y'all.
Bye.
No, say it louder. Say goodbye, y'all. Have a good night. Show some Southern hospitality.
Bye, y'all. Have a good one.
Y'all too. Yep. All right.